Tina Frazier.
And I'm Edith Albert.
And we're coming to you from Columbus, Ohio. Hello, everybody. It is Christmas season of 2022. And we're coming to you today with our first installment of the Moe's Sale 12 Days of Christmas unboxing. We have our Moe's Sale packaging here. And they came in these flamingo bags. So there should be 12 packages in each of our bags. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, Mom is an Aida stitcher or an Aida stitcher. I am a linen stitcher. And I don't know, last year's bags were, or 12 Days of Christmas boxes, were more geared towards, if you were a linen stitcher, you got some fabric in here that was linen. If you were an Aida stitcher, you got some fabric in yours that was Aida. Unfortunately, these did not come marked. They came in the same bag, but they didn't come marked. So at some point tonight, we are going to have my husband, we're going to kind of pause this for you, rifle through it, see if we can find one that might feel like it's fabric. And we're going to come to you and have my husband secretly in another room figure out kind of whose is whose. So anyway, we are coming to you today. We're in Columbus, Ohio. This is Mom's, second year doing this?
Second year doing this,
Second year doing this with me. This is my third year doing this, and it's been a lot of fun. I will put the information for the Moe's Sale group down below for you. If you don't know, Mo Bittner is a fabric and floss dyer, and they put up flosses on, usually silk and cotton flosses, on their Facebook group for sale every Saturday. Most every Saturdays. And so they'll tell you how many skeins of each color that they dyed for the silk and cotton flosses. And you just put "me please" on a comment and the color that you want and how many you want, and they'll invoice you and send them to you. So I've been kind of collecting Moe's Sale floss for a couple of years now. And I got into their 12 Days of Christmas box, and it's been a lot of fun. So
it is fun.
Yep. And they're getting ready to do the sign-ups for 2023. So essentially what they do is they send you an invoice every month, and you pay the invoice. And you get your last invoice towards the end of November. So you get invoice for 12 months. And then once you pay your 12 months and the boxes are ready to ship, you'll get your 12 Days of Christmas in the box, in the mail. Usually the first week of December is when your boxes show up, for maybe the first 10 days of December. So it is December 13th, and we are going to be opening our boxes. So I will give Mom her scissors so she can open it up. I would probably cut yours closer down here.
Okay.
So you don't cut anything in particular. You have a least chance of cutting yours. So essentially what she's just doing is cutting across the ceiling seam here. And if you see our tree shaking, we have a little teeny kitten. Well, not little teeny anymore. Mouse, M-A-U-S. She's one of our new kittens. She's a little derpy. She has a very stubby little tail, and she hops like a rabbit when she runs. And when she walks, her back legs do this, kind of. So she's a special little kitten. We also have another little kitten named Misty. So you'll probably see the tree moving in the background. This is their first Christmas tree, and they've been climbing the dang Christmas tree. That's why our Christmas tree only has the lights on it and the silver bead garland. We didn't put any decorations on it. We didn't even put a tree topper on our tree. Over on the ledge next to the purple vase that's over there, above that stocking that you can see, there's our tree topper. It's a little heavy, and we didn't want to make the tree top heavy, so when the kittens climb it, they won't topple the tree over. But you can hear the kitten trying to climb the tree, so they're being a little annoying. Hey, Dylan. Okay. Hold on just a minute. I have to get my husband. So I'm back. We had to have my husband just kind of take a look inside the bag because last year we got some fabric in it. And he kind of touched all the packages inside Mom's bag, and it doesn't look like there's any fabric this year. So that's probably why the bags weren't differentiated. But our bags, the bags typically, each day typically had similar objects in them, just different colors. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing the differences in our bags. So let me get my bag open, and we'll get started with day number 1.
Yes. Number 1.
So we're going to look through our bags and find number 1. So each of the things come in individual packages, and as you can see, they are labeled. That is package number 6. We're going to try and keep them separated.
Little eggs. I probably wind up with the last one being number 1.
5. Number 1.
You
I
found,
found my number 1.
you found your number 1. I haven't found mine yet.
Well, hurry up. Just kidding. So I'm going to stick mine over here by the fire and keep it warm.
3, 6, 5.
There's number 1.
There's my number. Okay.
So don't mind the crinkle. Mom's putting our stuff back in her bag. Alrighty.
Okay.
So we have bags number 1. There's my bag number 1.
And here's my bag number 1.
And there's Mom's bag number 1. And our bag number 1s have holly on them. All right. So I'm going to use scissors to make mine a little easier to open.
What we got? Ooh.
Cute! Oh my goodness, I've been wanting one of these for a long time. I've been wanting one of these. Yay! Mom isn't sure what it is. So you kind of fold it open so it's like this. And flatten out the bottom. So these are little teeny ort things. So you put your orts in there as you're stitching. You can use these for traveling. And it's just a little teeny ort container. Mom's is cream with some letters on it. This is what Mom's looks like with the inside. But she got the little ort containers. These are cute. I've been wanting actually one of these. So these are neat. So we got little ort bags. What do you think of your first little ort bag?
I think it's neat.
And it folds up really nice, really flat. So you can see it folds up really flat. So you can stick this in your travel bag when you go somewhere.
That is neat.
So we have little ort bags. That's really kind of cool. All right. I would actually, I'm going to pause this for a minute. I would like Mom to talk about something for a minute, but I have to go get it for her. She doesn't know I want her to do this, but I'm going to have Mom talk to you a little bit in a minute. I'll be right back. All right, so those of you that have watched our videos last year, the very last special gift that Mo included with last year's 12 Days of Christmas box was this very nice pattern that was very much a Christmas pattern. It's all in like reds, oranges, and some yellows, but it's a very nice vintage scene of a hallway, like a with archways and stuff, and a very nice fireplace and a Christmas tree. And it was a full coverage piece, and I have been stitching with Pattern Keeper for quite a while, And Mom decided that she wanted to try stitching the her first full coverage piece using the pattern from the Moe's sale box from 2021. So she asked for my help, and we got it loaded into Pattern Keeper for her. We actually got her a tablet, just mainly specifically for this pattern. But so we got her a tablet earlier this year, and we got her set up in Pattern Keeper. And she has been stitching away on her first full coverage piece using the Moe's Sale 12 Days of Christmas pattern that we were gifted last year as our last piece of our box. And so I'm going to let Mom show you her 12 Days of Christmas piece that she's been working on. I don't know, I haven't seen anybody from on the Moe's Sale group that's shown this yet. So I will have Mom lift it up and show you from a distance. So she's stitching this on Aida, 14 count Aida. So this is the piece. It's a pretty long piece. It's probably easily 2 foot long. The bottom of the pattern is right here. The top of the pattern is here. She has the top left corner pages already done.
I'm about 22, little over 22% done.
According to Pattern Keeper. But you can see the arches in the hallway. And you can see, I think this is a stack of books down over here. And you can see the columns in the archway. But over on this side, it's gonna be pretty big. It's not gonna take up the full piece, but it's definitely oranges and reds. So we wanted to show you this. Mom has been stitching on this for a good chunk of the year already. She isn't necessarily a monogamous stitcher, but she doesn't have very many other things going on. She works on this piece mostly at home. So is there anything you'd like to add?
Well, it's a very interesting piece, you know, to be able to do. And you have to be very careful because you can easily make a mistake.
So how do you like stitching with Pattern Keeper?
I like stitching with Pattern Keeper very well. It's easier to keep track of the stitches.
And it'll give you your stitch count.
Uh-huh. And this pattern was 450 wide by 225 deep.
I'm going to give this back to you for a minute. I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab your tablet. Is that okay?
Okay.
So you can talk to them while I'm gone.
Well, and you have to be careful because there's a lot of spaces in here that only have one stitch and the next stitch is too far over to run it over. There are mistakes in here that I've made, but nobody's perfect. And it's been real fun to work on. I can't wait to see it finished.
Anything else you want to add?
Nope.
So I'm going to try and see if I can bring it up. I have to wait for her tablet to load. But she's been enjoying stitching on that. Are you sick of reds and oranges yet?
No.
I think I might be at that point. Her tablet's taking a little bit to load, so. All right. Hold on just a minute. I'm going to see if we can get this to load faster. All right, so we got Pattern Keeper to load. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the PDF file that we got. So this is the cover of the PDF file that we got. So you can actually see the Christmas piece. Whoop. Nope, I didn't want to do that either. Tablets. You touch the screen and it goes all wonky. So this is the cover sheet of the PDF. So you can see it's got the hallway and the Christmas tree, the fireplace, and a wreath above the fireplace. The pattern is called Christmas Eve. So let me go into her piece. Sorry about that. That was a little loud. Okay. I'm going to zoom out. So in Pattern Keeper, you can see kind of how big the chart is, and all the stuff in red is the stuff that she stitched already. So according to this, so you can see that's what she stitched already, all this stuff that's in red and orange. She is at she stitched 305 stitches today. That was pretty good. She stitched 22,632 out of 101,250. So she's at 22.35%. So she's really liking it. But the thing is she got a lot to go. Because all of this white space clear over here is all pattern. So she has quite a bit to go still. But we will show this to you again. And then that is going to be it for tonight. All right, from our house here in Columbus to yours, thank you very much for stopping by. Hopefully you'll get some inspiration out of this, and I will remember to put the information for the Mo Sale Facebook group down below for you, so you too can watch the sign-ups for the 12 Days of Christmas for next year. And that being said, I think that's it for this year. What do you think?
Yeah.
Until tomorrow night. Tomorrow night we get to open number 2. So, yeah. So, if you need a little quick recap, Mom and I got little teeny ort catchers for traveling. They're little teeny triangular ort catchers. So, that's what we got. And she's pulling her out, and you can hear the cat in the tree. Yeah. So, little ort catchers, that's what we got. All right. Well, thank you very much, and hope you're watching, and stay tuned tomorrow for our next installment. All right. Thanks.
Night, everybody.
Good night. Bye.
Bye.
Wave again. Wave again.